Hello viewers, I'm SB and let's get right back to it here in Balatro. I am having a lot of fun on the new gold stake. It's a really, I think, interesting balance. Alright, show me cool stuff. Alright, 4 cards of the same suit is a kind of cool stuff. It's a pretty low value though. I think I'm gonna spend our other discard. It's not quite good enough. Just trying to find good enough cards that we get out of this in one hand instead of two, because like the extra dollar could totally matter. Also, I guess technically I should be playing the best hand available there in case we run into like a supernova or something. Don't think we're taking that Joker. Let's just see what's in the pack. Rental Bloodstone, pretty not great. Ride the Bus, definitely interesting. So obviously we have a lot of face cards, but we might be able to make this work. So okay, maximization, right? One element of make this work is going to be we want to play a lot of hands over the next couple of rounds so that we can drive that mult up to a place where it can actually save us when we need saving. So I'm gonna discard you. I mean, we could just play some like weak garbage hands. I guess probably that's what I want to do. Yeah, so let's like we'll play a high card here. I'm just gonna take the thing I was gonna discard and just play it instead, and the ace will prevent the queen from scoring. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a 10 through 6 here. Well, this 3 of a kind is all right to play. We do still also have to actually win the hand, right? So it's there's a little bit of a balancing game here. If I go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, we're looking at, I think it increases before it's actually scored. So I think it will fire at +3. So we'll be on 7 times. Actually, yeah, this is definitely going to be good enough. It's gonna be good enough before you even consider the chips off the cards. So let's play one more hand just to earn ourselves another point of mult. No, don't do that. Don't fall for it. That was a trick. Okay. Rental driver's license is compelling in some ways. I think it destroys our economy too. Yeah, I don't think I want to take that right now. I think I am going to go ahead and hex this. Yeah. We're just going to commit. Although, you know, I suppose there's an argument that I shouldn't hex that just so that I will be able to continue playing hands. Yeah, so I'm going to keep playing high cards here. It seems like we're going to win off of high card. But just in case, I did preserve a pair to really blow us out of the water. All right, this is getting strong. This is not good for my economy. Spending all of my hands all of the time. Part of me definitely wants to hit the Arcana pack, but I think we're just gonna move forward here. If we... If I were to put a blue seal up, the planet card for the low hand types doesn't give you much improvement. But I wonder if I could like get it to a place where like high card or pair is turning around enough stuff. I mean, it would only be one blue seal in the deck. You're rarely gonna see it. Let's not spend the money on it. We need to be accumulating a little bit of an economy here. All right, just keeping these these face cards flowing out of my hand as best I can. All right. Yeah, I think this feels like a reasonable base for a run. Let's definitely go ahead and buy this. I kind of hate that it's hollow because we don't need it to be hollow, but that is driving the price up. But I would love it if we could get this to evaporate on us, right? Do I want to buy the Arcana pack first, hoping to see like a hermit or something so this doesn't completely shatter my economy? Let's give it a shot. We may not see the hermit. There might end up being other things that are worth having here. Do I steel card that queen so that it's reasonable to just hold a face card in my hand? I mean, obviously what I would prefer to do with the face cards is burn them all out. But we're probably pretty far off of that. Yeah. All right. I'm disappointed by that. I really was hoping to make some money there. Okay. Whoa. That's pretty rough, actually. Wow, geez. I mean, whatever we do here is gonna finish it. That is an awful lot of face cards. All right, we're really hoping this banana goes extinct. A scoring face card. I assume that if we were to play a jack here, it would count as a debuffed jack. It would still count as a scoring card and reset our bus ride. Yeah, I'm having trouble building up the hands. It's nice to feel like we can accidentally overshoot our goals. Obviously, some of that's, going to go away when we lose the banana. I think for the moment, let's just keep on. We're doing fine. I do see that needle up ahead. That has me a little concerned. All right, that lets me cleanse these. I mean, there's no reason I need to be like specifically avoiding getting the pair, right? At this point. Well, actually, at this point, maybe. Because we're only 1,200 away from... Yeah, if I had played a pair, we would have lost an opportunity to gain distance there. I'm going to ride this bus as far as it will take us. All right, save 2 remaining. Mystic Summit can provide you with some level of security, but honestly, like, the bus is doing an okay job for us so far. Then again, I am really worried about that needle. Yeah, okay. I'm, like, really worried about that needle. Just keep a full house in hand here. All right, and we get to keep the super banana through the boss. Do I want a death card? I guess so. Defacing a face card could actually be really relevant. Okay, so what do we want to try to build here? So we'll discard around these. We might... Okay, yeah, so we have the ability to force a full house now, at the very least. We definitely want to go to 0 discards left. And we're still perfectly balanced on our suits, right? Alright, I guess let's turn the queen into a 6 of diamonds. Slightly unbalance the suits, just like a little bit. So Mystic Summit's going to fire, the banana's going to fire. And we hope that the banana goes extinct at the end of the round. My assumption is that it will no longer check for extinction, but we don't actually have any particular reason to, like, find out, right? Or we don't have any particular reason to sell it right now, so we can find out, is what I mean. This is not a good time for the Wraith. I don't think we're going to use it. I think we're going to... Because there's a bunch of rare jokers that, like, effectively don't do anything. It's a lot to pay for a gamble. So I guess the sigil is good. There's no reason not to sigil. Okay, lots of clubs. We can probably work with lots of clubs. Alright, so let's hold on to the banana and see if it does do the safe thing at the end of the round. I'm assuming it will not. And remember to do some discards. Do I need to play 2 real hands here? You know, for a certain definition of real. Yeah, like maybe I do this. I'm just getting a little worried about the gap. Oh, actually, that might... we might be a little bit too late. Okay. It is maybe time to play real hands all the time. We may have gotten past the point where we can rely on the bus to get us where we're going by itself. So, Mars is probably not a realistic concern for us. This didn't do the thing, so let's just go ahead and sell it. At least I don't think it did. I didn't see it do the thing. What are we looking at? 13-5, and then... Yeah, all face cards debuffed is extremely whatever. We do not care about that. I'm wondering if I have to reroll. We should be able to make 13-5, I think. We just want to make sure we spend our discards first. Wow, with no improvements, it's better to play the flush, I guess. Yep, and then we can follow up with another one. And hopefully with those 2 clubs in hand, another one still. Not quite. But we can, like, 2-pair this and still maybe end up on a flush. Okay, that actually pushed us very slightly over. It'll have to do. We are definitely on the lookout for something at this point. I could use a little bit of help. Eternal Misprint feels pretty bad. What is the dollar value on the next one? Or the chip value? 18,000? I think we actually do need another Joker. We need another improvement of some type. So I'm going to, unfortunately... discard pretty far down here. I mean, I wish you weren't eternal. This is the challenge though, right? Alright, one more reroll. And yeah, that's brutal. Well, this will pay itself off immediately, and then it will just generate $1 per round for us. So I guess there's no reason not to buy it. And I don't know. We just hope this is going to be really bad. off. We have to discard. Down to 0 remaining. To have any hope at all here. Okay, so with a pair, we can get rid of some of this stuff. Let's get this 7 out of here. Okay, that's pretty bad news. We really needed something to materialize. So we played the 3-4 and we're really hoping to draw a 7. Like, we're desperately hoping to draw a 7. We don't get it, and I do believe that's going to be the end of the run. We could break the bus ride, but it wouldn't even matter. I don't think the straight wouldn't be enough to save us. Yep, we got too deep without seeing another meaningful joker. There is still that element of just like sometimes you will lose because the game didn't feel like showing you a way to not lose. I'm not sure what I would have done differently on that run, honestly. Oh, I do like Runner an awful lot. So Runner no longer starts with any chips, but now gains 50% more chips. It reaches parity with the old Runner at like 4 straights, and then it gets a lot of value from there. Generally, you're looking for some mult, but bonus chips can carry you through, and I do think Runner's generally very good. I'm going to go ahead and polychrome a Runner, and we're going to try to make it work. There's a lot of ways this could go wrong, so this might be a mistake. But we're early enough in the run that if it is a mistake, it will probably be a mistake fast, and then we can just get to the next run. Geez. I guess... we need to keep the jack. Yeah, this is... Boy, we sure better find this straight, huh? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't figure we would see another thing worth taking. It's a little bit of a bummer not to be able to take the blank. We probably don't want to be too precious about the straight on this one, but they did set us up in a pretty good spot for it. It's just that, you know, with the limited hand size, it is harder to build them. Gosh, they gave us a thing that looked like it was going to be high-lowable, and then, yeah, we're just never going to draw an 8 or a queen. Or 8 or a king, rather. Okay. Speak of the devil. This is the key. You have to shame the Balatro into giving you reasonable hands. All the talk is just strategy. Strength doesn't play particularly well with what we're doing. High tag upgrading is not a thing of value for us, so I guess let's just sort of sniff around here. I should probably hold A5. All right, really need a 6 or a jack. We're pulling pretty good value off of each straight. At this point, we might want to just take whatever we got in front of us. This is really rough. We either need to, like, to make the king version work, we need to draw jack and ace or jack and 9, neither of which are impossible. Or to make the low version work, we have to draw 9 and 6, which is actually fairly likely, I suppose. All right, we'll resolve this as a pair. We'll get... Oh! Never mind. We will get good enough. Baron's a pretty good card if your deck is built that way. Half Joker obviously does not play very well with the thing we're doing. Oh, there's no queen in this. And I don't think I want to just play the full house. I think it's really important to get this Joker developed because it's not providing mult. So the value has to be more impressive. Do we throw away the Jack as well? Yeah, I guess there's no reason because if we draw the 10, we still have it. Or the 6. The 6 is good. Oh wait, what am I talking about? No, we did in fact need an additional card. All right, well, let's play a pair. Looking for 10s and 5s. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about it. We got it up to 75 already. Definitely feels like a meaningful start. I do like medium an awful lot. Do I want to spend $10 on Arcana packs? It could turn out really well for us. I do not know what I am trying to build just yet. All right, so we got a Temperance, we got a Fool. I mean, I think we gotta just take $17, which allows us to buy the other Arcana pack and stay above the interest threshold. And then it's $20 versus a random Joker. This is more interesting, I think. There's certainly a lot to be said for $20. I think I want the Joker. Okay, obviously, pretty poor synergy there. You sell for 2. Yeah, we're just gonna end up selling this. So we want to put the medium on. We want to put this purple seal on something that's near one of the edges, right? Something that we're not likely to be trying to hold on to all that much. All right, 4s and 9s, and also a cool tarot card would be good. That will do it. This isn't going to be a win. I don't... No, right? I don't think so. But just in case I'm not calculating something properly. Okay. No, we are nowhere near a win. In fact, it's kind of terrifying how far from a win that was. Let's see about putting something together down here. We might need to be pretty aggressive with our hands for a moment. Straight would be cool, but we got to make sure we're getting there. Okay, this is weird. I guess it's play off the bottom part and just hope to draw the Jack. There's still 4 Jacks. Do I want to intentionally leave off one of these 3s for fear of overscoring? If I play the 3, we're going to end up on 19... So 109 times 2 is actually not sufficient. Okay, we can go ahead and play this all the way. Oh, I didn't calculate in the square Joker. Also, I guess I did bad math somewhere. I thought we were going to be safe. Oh, you know what I didn't do was take into account the polychrome. Okay, we could have gotten one more straight there, maybe. That's my bad. Okay, none of this stuff's super compelling, so we probably just hit Hierophant on like the 10 and the 7, just stuff that's in the middle of the range, stuff that's going to get used a lot. And the extra discard is good. I'm going to do a reroll here. I really don't want either of these. Well, actually, even Steven's not bad. And we're going to sell you so that I stay above the interest threshold. Yeah, that could be helpful. I'm getting a little worried about how high the values are getting. We need some form of mult. Let's look for... I guess 5 through 8 or 5 through 9, maybe 4 through 9. Yeah, let's hold for 4 through 9. Okay, that's a little bit more direction. Actually, so's the 2, 3, 4, 5 is actually a little bit better. All right, again, upgrade the stuff that is closest to the middle, the stuff you're likely to use the most. Okay, so it deducts the rental cost before your end of round money is calculated, so that can screw up your interest. That's that's something. Yeah, give me a Mega Arcana pack. Let's go Emperor first. Probably like Empress these two. Do I want to use this strength card or do I just want to sell it? And the other card we're taking from the Arcana pack is the Hermit, obviously. I mean, I could use it to pull up, like, could reduce our number of aces and just kind of like generally move cards toward the middle. All right, with all this money, I think we will buy Cartomancer. It's a reasonable thing to hold on to for as long as its effect will last. And then we can afford a reroll or two, maybe. Mail-in rebate is not worth taking. We only have one gold card. I don't think we're ever going to get any value out of this. The ice cream probably is also not necessary. We can probably just move on. All right, sun is not super compelling. Let us get a straight flush, I suppose. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. There we go. There's my straight. Up to 120 chips. Feeling pretty good about that. It does feel a little weird to discard 3 of a kind, but we really, really, really want to ride this train as far as it will go. Also, we get to end the round with our gold card in hand, which is super rad. Good odds we're just going to sell this sun, I guess. I don't know. I probably should. We'll want to be able to hit straight flushes eventually. $9 or like a thing that probably won't happen, or change some cards to clubs. My suits are they're unmodified right now. Honestly, I think I'm taking Temperance because Wheel of Fortune could only affect it can't affect Runner because Runner already has an addition, so it could only affect jokers we know we're selling. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna do. Let's hit all spades with this. Try to like cut one suit out of the deck, and then we're just taking $9. It's not as impressive as some of our other options have been. And then, do I want to open a standard pack? I think I'd rather just spend it on rerolls. So not very compelling. Still not very compelling. Yeah, I guess we can open this at this point. I might take we're turning stuff into hearts. But we don't have a heart available. I think I'll take another plus mult card. Okay, 0 discards is a little scary. Where are we trying to build here? I guess around this stuff. So we'll get a decent pair out of this at least. Yeah, that's distance. That helps. And I think we can probably drop the 8 at this point. Oh, right. Shoot, I don't get to discard my 3. No. Yeah, this is fine. At this point, maybe we give up on it for the moment. Just steal one of these and we'll get ourselves out of here. We could have played one more card looking for the straight. My concern is that I might have played a hand that doesn't get us there, leading us into a situation where we have another hand of cards that doesn't get us there, and then we just perish for no reason. Do I want to do Arcana Pack or Jumbo, the Spectral Pack first? So those are 10. I guess let's do this first. I will take Random Joker. Random Joker was a 2-pair Joker. Not actually very good. I mean... Right? What if there were 2 Polychrome runners? That seems pretty okay. So that could be enough to get us there? Well, I'll tell you what, I'd really love I'd really love some malt at this point. Just a little bit of plus malt would go a long way. But yeah, I think this might be real. I sure would love to draw a 10 sometime this year. We might have to abandon because the thing's just not, yeah, it's just not coughing up. And this is always the danger with a straight that's only open at one end, right? Is that you can stall out real bad because you're looking for one of such a small number of cards. Okay, I really don't like the way this is resolved though. The way it continues to give us like just pairs to work with. I guess we'll throw the ace as well. For the 2. Like, we're not going to get the straight back through royalty at this point. So maybe it's a good idea to hold on to the 2. But I kind of want to leave a pair of kings in my hand just so that we have, like, something to fall back on in desperation. But yeah, we just, like, immediately... And they're the 10s now. Yeah, that sucks. We just like immediately received the most brutal screwing there, and I don't think that holding out for the straight would have done it. So at this point we are firing 2 pair with some bonus malt and a steel card, and it's not going to be anywhere near enough. Never mind. I really underestimated that. That was actually bananas. Okay, well, shut my mouth. You are welcome on board for a little while here. I'm really glad that we didn't lose. I did not realize how much that was going to add. Okay. Let's just see what we get. We need a little direction here. Okay. Jack 9-10 is certainly direction. So this would require spade. I guess I want to take it off the top here because this is like this is guidance toward the next straight, right? But yeah, we really are pulling a lot of chips. So situations where we're getting some free malt, like it doesn't have to be very much for it to make a difference. Okay, and we totally have a spade this time too. Hopefully this is enough. I would love to get out of here with that gold card. Yeah, cool. there's sort of a weird way in which this is like kind of right. It's more chips in total than you get from Stuntman, and then the two polychromes together are like a 2.25. Like it's slightly better than some of the multi-mult jokers, so it's sort of like two good jokers together in a weird way. I really want to be crafting my deck, but I don't know how to make stuff work here, and unfortunately we're not pulling as much Empress as I would like. Like you could get your mult from your deck. It's not totally unreasonable. But it has to happen, right? It has to show up. Okay, well, this is a no-brainer. That's fantastic. That's phenomenal. Obviously, some Saturns would also be really good. Show me like some 5s or something. Okay. Yeah. What if we did that? Damn. I wasn't hoping for the 20 mult, but I was hoping for the $20. We could maybe have gotten an extra straight in there if the 20 mult had not happened. We are absolutely going to take Grabber. Grabber is like phenomenal. What a good pull. Also going to open this Buffoon pack. These are both pretty temporary in their value. I think chips are not what we need, right? The chips is handled. We need mult, and this one does mult sometimes, occasionally. All right, 25,000 we can make. That can happen. Yeah, we're getting really good buildup on these runners. I'm very happy about a lot of the parts of the way this is going. We just need a couple more things to fall into place. Geez, through the 2, 4, 6. Yeah, because there's still a lot of 3s and 5s left in the deck. Okay, that's pretty good. We're getting close. Show me 3 or 8. And $20 would be so cool. What's the $20 is 1 in 15. That is certainly not going to happen very often. We have a couple of cards Talisman would be really good on at this point, and then we can open the Celestial pack without damaging our interest, and hell yeah, Saturn. +3, +30. Okay. Well, that's a straight right up. I don't think I want to play my Talisman yet. Here we go. The Talisman needs to go on like one of these. Oh, that's the wrong seal. I mean, that's still a good, but for some reason I thought that was the red seal card. Because I'm spacey is why. That being the case, that didn't need to go on this and should absolutely have gone on something that I was playing as part of this hand. That's okay. You don't need to read the words on your cards to succeed. That's not how games work. I hope. Desperately, I hope. Well, Hermit is $20. We can do a little Hanged Man and clip some stuff off of the Ace 2. Or we just take $20. I don't hate $20. I think we're gonna do that. But I want, honestly, more than... This only has 1 round remaining. The ramen is gonna hurt our economy a little bit, but it's also gonna keep our hands quite live for a while. We do not have any hologram play. Strength is not really good for us. Misprint, on the other hand. I think I'm going to sell you. Bring on Misprint. Misprint is a thing that we might end up just holding on to frankly. It's not my favorite necessarily, but it is a thing that might happen. 10s are kind of tricky. You're almost always playing your 10s in a straight deck because they're usually like right in the middle of the thing. So I think I would rather have the 10 with the seal on it. And this has a very small amount of time left. Oh, I hate that we just got our first level on straight and we're going to lose it immediately. That sucks. Okay, this is a fine start. It's on me. I should have looked ahead at the, what do you call it? I should have looked ahead at the blinds. Do I want an eternal brainstorm? And I don't really want to put runner over there to the left, but like even if brainstorm is just misprint, it's still pretty good. And there's a lot of stuff it could become that would be better. I think we do want this. This is pretty unlikely to expire like right at the end of the next round, so I'm just going to do this now. And let's pop this thing open. Fool would be 20 bucks. Yeah. I don't like any of these enough to actually dilute our deck with them. Obviously, blank is not interesting, but an antimatter sure would be. And yeah, guess we're good to move on. There is a negative tag coming up that we might go for, maybe. All right, awful lot of Queen Jack 10. I need something. We are not being treated with respect by the deck. This can happen though, right? Like we're in a largely unmodified deck, and it's really, really hard to know what's going to happen. That said, all of our hands are good because runner doesn't just apply chips to straights; it applies them to everything. So we have just a shit ton of raw chips built up on every hand. So even when we can't get the straights, we're still making it. We're still making distance. Shortcut's very powerful. Let's open these other buffoon packs. I don't think we're interested in either of those. Rental popcorn is not very exciting. We do not need more chips. We could take Space Joker and just suffer. Just watch as it refuses to upgrade our straight over and over and over again. I think this is another whiff. So now, do I want to spend $7 for a thing that's pretty good in our deck but doesn't actually add any score? I don't think so. And now the question, do we negative tag? We're giving up an opportunity to buff our runners, but our runners are very buff, and it sure would be good to get another Joker in here. All right, face cards are debuffed. That said, I don't super care, I think. Like, the value that is on the face cards is not what we need them for. It's just making a straight happen. Come on, aces, tens. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so much of the value of every hand is coming from right here that it doesn't actually matter if the cards are debuffed at all. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. Show me something. That's not really something. As far as something goes, that was pretty poor. I think this is going to push us over. Yeah. But I had hope. I would have liked to score the lucky card. Okay, it's a perishable half joker. We will buy it because it is free. And then we will immediately sell it. Because it doesn't do anything in our deck. The tag we took ended up being $5. Not very impressive. Duo is it's so close to good. I got really excited when I saw one of these. And I was like, nope, there's no way to make that work with a straight, actually. All right. 220,000 by the end of this hand. Or by the end of this round. So, like, it's fairly serious. And we could really use a little bit more help. I think I'm discarding this. Like, we just gotta find... We gotta find the components for the straight. I need an ace or a 9. I do not need things that are not ace or 9. Alright, this and this can get their Hierophant on. That said, I think I'm gonna play the other 10. Chips is what we got. You know what? Let's just play the full house. It's getting down to 1.6. I really, really, really need another source of multi-malt. Medium is pretty great. Show me. We gotta find a rare. We gotta find something somewhere. This next one's 165. We can make 165. But we might have to go in pretty hard on this one. I'm gonna play this rather than discard it. Okay. Wow. So we have two almost flushes here. We're looking at Queen 7 versus have to draw a 5. I guess that makes the decision for us. So let's throw up the purple seal. Get these out of here. All right, it was spades was what we were converting things away from. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that. That's definitely not what I wanted. All right. Every time that plus 20 mult fires, it's gonna put us over the top. You know, Acrobat is solid, actually. Obviously, I would really prefer something that's gonna affect every hand. I'm gonna take it. It is very good. Can we Saturn? Hell yeah. It's probably not great to have your primary scoring hand be level 1 deep in ante 7. It's not really what you're looking for. Do I want Green Joker? Like, the question is, how quickly can I push Green Joker up over Misprint? We're discarding all the time to try to get the straights running. I think we don't want to do that. All right. I'm just gonna discard. I mean, I think we have to, right? Yeah, like having no idea what stuff is. Okay. Try to make the 5. Okay, cool. And we even get to keep the steel 3. All right, Now, the most important thing as we get lower is ensuring that the last hand is going to be like pretty good, which is a weird place to be in. What do we get off of a high card? Like 44k. Okay, so maybe our last hand doesn't have to be all that good. It turns out we're just going to get there no matter what. There are a lot of 10s left in the deck, probably. So I don't think I need to hold on to the 3 of hearts. I keep an extra king so I can keep the gold king. Yeah, because it seems like we're getting where we're going no matter what. All right, 330 on the runners is feeling pretty good. The acrobat helps. It definitely helps. Yeah, even more fixing seems good. I will definitely take a reliable 15 mult over the other stuff. Obviously, you know, for a certain definition of reliable here. Do I want to Celestial Pack? It's going to get, our economy is going to dip a little bit. One random Joker disabled every hand is annoying and could beat us, honestly. We're close, though. We're close. Yeah, I'm going to try to get my straight built up. We're going to do this, too. All right, I feel pretty okay losing one of these. So that's a, if we re-rank that. There we go, words. Just over here trying so hard not to say wank accidentally. It's fine. It's not like a bad word, but you know, you want to, when you say wank, you want it to be with intent. You want it to be with purpose and clarity. All right, show me another one. Well, all right. Like we have the straight, but there's also 4 7s left in this deck. And what if I just discarded and got 2 tarot cards, right? We don't technically need another straight to win. The judgment is interesting. You know what's really interesting is the way that it completely blocks up our ability to play the High Priestess. Would I sell something for judgment? I don't know. Would I have to? Maybe not. We'll see if this if the Grand Michelle is just going to blow up on us. There are no 4s left, so that 3 is definitely not connecting up to anything. I mean, obviously I want to keep juicing the runners, right? I want to keep pushing up. Okay, well, there goes the banana. I guess that solves that problem while also creating another very large problem. Or maybe that problem is immediately solved. I can't believe that created a holographic popcorn. What a good pull. Alright, these are probably just getting sold. Maintain our lavish lifestyle. So this is 30 mult, this is 20 mult. And I'm debating whether I think it's better to, like, should I move one of the runners before and just be brainstorming a third runner? Because it's a lot of chips. The thing is, I think we're going to make 300K. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need a 6, right? We haven't really messed with the values in our deck too much. There's still like a lot of everything. So as we keep juicing up the runners, we're looking at hands, straight hands that are hitting for like 130K. Solid at least. Might drop the 5 as well, and that means we probably don't want the ace either. Well, strength is interesting for the way it allows us to force something. Unfortunately, this is not quite that spot. So yeah, I guess we'll like drop stuff around the 5, 6, 7, 8. I wish I could strength. I wish I could reverse strength the 10. We'll keep the lucky one over the normal mult. Drawn to the purple seal the moment our the moment our discards run out, which is a shame. But like that looks like a pretty good hand, right? Managed to pull 145 off of that. And then at this point, like just any hand is going to get us there. So let's just play something. Well, I mean, but I want this. I want chips. So if we're trying to make chips happen, I think it's like. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because anything we play here, anything we want to get rid of here is going to be a play, and anything we play is going to score over 25K. So we were done whether we wanted to be done or not. Gold seal. Read the words. Comprehend them. So we could death something. We could just play the strength so that we have room for High Priestess and try to draw ourselves into... You know what? Maybe just... Charioting? These cards are kind of in the middle, though. It's not terrible to turn one of them to steal. It's just like there's a pretty good odds we end up playing it instead. But yeah, all right, we'll just turn another one of them to steal. That's fine. Not what we were looking for, but who knows? Neptune might happen. And we are looking at the end, so... No sense holding on to money now. We're definitely not like trying to take this into endless. Okay. Try to force a what do you call it? A straight flush. Straight flush is slightly better than a straight. Honestly, they're really close in value at this point. All right, one random joker disabled every hand is pretty bad for us, actually. Wow. Just straight up 4 8s, huh? These 4 8s isn't even that good of a hand for us. It's a little weird that it came up like that. And this hand is kind of nowhere as far as making a straight happen. I need direction. Okay. So like 5, 7. I think the ace is probably not a part of this. The queen is probably not a part of this. 5, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 7, 8. Like a lucky 6. We have a 9 if we want. So we kind of have 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me discard these. Okay, yeah, I think we're just going to go for that. So I think I'm only strengthening one card here. All right, Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8, and we save 7, 5. Might be able to get another straight going off of that. Okay, so at this point, may as well move that over for the blueprint. That's a disheartening amount of chips, though. Trying to draw that 8. This is our last discard. Oh, that 8's probably a pipe dream, huh? There's a lot of 6s. But yeah, we're probably better actually playing for the low straight. Something like this. We did draw the 8. Well, alright, I can't make it straight without spending the 6, which is a little unfortunate, but like, we kind of thought that was going to happen, right? Just swap these back and forth. So at this point, we're playing 2 pair. There's not really clubs left in the deck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that we can do much better than this. I mean, no, we like look at what's in our hand. Literally, we cannot do better than this. Okay, the brainstorm's off. That's not a huge problem. If it disables the acrobat on the final hand, I'm going to feel very personally targeted, but also I think it won't matter. It seems like we're just not getting there. Yeah, we're just not getting there. It felt close. It felt like we were sort of on the path. All right. So we definitely can't move. I mean, I want to make sure I'm getting my mult for the time when we actually get the multi-mult. Yeah, I think it's fine how it is. I hate that we have all these cards and it's just 2 pair. And there's not even a way with the suits we have here. I was holding the levers, hoping that I could at least force a flush on the last hand. But with the stuff we have here, we can't even make that. We can make 2 pair with 3 multiplier cards in it. And that's it. That's as good as that gets. Yeah, damn. That felt really close. At a certain point, we just stopped getting more powerful, right? I needed like one more source of multi-mult or a better flat mult card, something that had been scaling, like to find a fortune teller late in the run would have like really blown the doors off, right? Yeah, it's just we just didn't quite get there. Blueprint, I think, was kind of an awkward pull because it meant like either Blueprint with us already having 2 chip jokers meant that like the blueprint is copying your flat mult, which is like fine. Probably. But I think I would rather have had a single flat mult card and 2 dedicated multi-mults. And with us having 2 powerful chip cards, it doesn't leave room for a utility joker. Yeah. Anyway, that was good. It was good. It was just, it wasn't quite there, but it was good. I think that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm sure there is a way that I could have made that work. We got there. We saw so many jokers. Whatever it was, I missed it. Or just didn't think that it would be good enough. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, I think we're going to take another crack or 2 with the Ghost deck. Because this is really fun. And we're getting there. We're like right on the edge. So come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.